If you've ever followed the world of online drama and celebrity leaks, you know one name, Celina Powell. She built her brand on exposing others. Leaks, accusations, secret receipts, all the scandalous details that people otherwise can't see. But lately, she's done something unexpected. She's begun exposing her own methods, admitting she played a deliberate role in shaping certain narratives. Today, we peel back that reversal. How did the queen of exposés end up turning the camera inward? What exactly has she confessed? And what does this mean for the entire gossip ecosystem? For years, Celina Powell positioned herself as a truth teller in the celebrity gossip world. Her arsenal, DMs, voice notes, screenshots, and a relentless presence on social media. She dropped rumors about rappers, claimed relationships, and fueled fights. Her reputation was built on leaks and confessions being her currency. Followers watched not just the drama, they watched how she unveiled it. This strategy thrives on ambiguity. She often teases with receipts coming before dropping the full version, which draws traffic, clicks, and speculation. Her influence became less about whether a claim was true and more about whether she'd follow through with proof. Until recently, however, her narrative always pointed outward. Someone else's scandal, someone else's secret. But now, she started pointing inward. One of Powell's most recent revelations involves actor and rising star Lil Meech, Demetrius Flannery Jr. In September 2025, Powell posted a series of Instagram stories with screenshots, images, and audio asserting they had a relationship, and that Meech publicly denied it only to privately beg her to delete the posts. She claimed he lived rent-free in a home linked to Floyd Mayweather, that she spent thousands on gifts for him, and that he used substances. In audio she leaked, a voice presumably belonging to Meech pleads, "Please, please, please, baby, please stop. This is my reputation, bro. I apologize. Delete this stuff. That's not how I tried to make you seem." Powell framed it as exposing a lie, a denial turned confession, and many fans believed her, but others viewed it skeptically. Was this another narrative she constructed? What made this particular episode stand out was how self-aware it felt. Powell wasn't just exposing someone, she was controlling the rhythm of the story in real time. Every hour, she dropped a new screenshot or snippet, pacing the scandal like an episodic drama. By the time blogs picked it up, her version had already shaped the public's perception. Then, as expected, Meech's camp denied everything, calling the leaks edited, misleading, and clout-driven. Yet, even that denial played into Powell's hands. Controversy always amplifies her reach. The more resistance she gets, the bigger the echo. Whether or not her claims were true, she proved once again that she understands the algorithm better than anyone she exposes. Here's where the plot turns. Powell has recently admitted that, in a prior case, namely, involving Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, she played a role in coaching someone to lie about what happened. She said she instructed another party to claim Tory shot Megan. That changes everything. The exposer becomes an architect. If she once forced or guided a lie in a high-profile case, then the exposures she claims may not always be organic. Some could have been cultivated carefully for attention. This admission doesn't automatically invalidate every past leak, but it demands scrutiny. Every screenshot or audio clip must now be evaluated, not just for content, but for origin. When an exposer exposes herself, credibility is at stake. If Powell acknowledges influencing narratives, the reliability of her past stories weakens. Viewers and media outlets must ask, were those leaks spontaneous or manufactured? Was she always revealing truth, or was she sometimes sculpting drama for clicks? For her fans, this shift may feel like betrayal. You believe she was uncovering lies, not inserting them. For skeptics, it's validation. And for media platforms and gossip pages, it's a red flag. Sources matter, motives matter. The source first, story second principle now applies sharply to Powell herself. Powell's admission carries more than reputational risk. If false allegations were promoted with manipulation, she and others could face defamation claims or legal consequences, especially when claims involve serious matters like violence or wrongdoing. Her role in encouraging false statements could be evidence in civil suits or countersuits from those she exposed. Even when a claim holds truth, mixtures of honest leaks and exaggerated narrative layering complicate legal defense. If a person accuses someone of a crime and Powell influenced that claim, courts may see that as orchestrated versus accidental. Her exposure of her own manipulation adds legal vulnerability to her brand. To understand what's happening, you need to see how gossip often works. Tease a scandal, screenshot, snippet, caption, let speculation and reaction build, drop revealing proof later. Monetize audience attention. When timing and narrative matter most, that system incentivizes engineered drama. Powell's admission suggests she didn't always wait for truth. She sometimes seeded the story itself. What makes this especially powerful is how gossip cycles on social media thrive on half-truths. A single out-of-context screenshot can generate millions of impressions before any clarification arrives. By the time proof appears, the emotional reactions have already solidified. Powell's mastery was not just in what she said, but when she said it. She understood virality as a weapon. Release small pieces, keep the audience guessing, and cash in on the chaos. It's a playbook used far beyond her circle. Influencers, media blogs, even mainstream outlets replicate this tease-then-drop formula. But when the orchestrator admits the game is rigged, it exposes the machinery behind online receipts. Her confession forces a reckoning with how we've rewarded spectacle over substance, and how easy it is to turn attention into influence, even when the truth bends along the way. Some celebrities she exposed have publicly denied her claims following her confession of manipulation. Others remain silent. Fans now split into factions. Some applaud the truth from Powell. Others claim it's confession too late. Gossip outlets that once ran her stories are reconsidering. Do they continue to amplify or fact-check? Powell's defenders say she's being courageous, owning her role in a dark industry. Critics say the admittance undermines decades of storytelling. Powell's arc is a cautionary tale in the modern digital age. Influence, attention, and narrative power can be weaponized. When someone reveals they manipulated narrative, it forces audiences to rethink how truth is built online. In 2025, we live in a world where one voice can shape rumors, compel silence, and dominate headlines. The exposer isn't above the laws of narrative ethics. She's inside them. Powell's confession underscores this. Gossip isn't just about revealing secrets. Sometimes it's about creating them. Celina Powell built a name by exposing others. Now she's exposed herself. An unexpected confession from someone accustomed to being behind the curtain. That doesn't dismiss every claim she's ever made, but it demands that followers, journalists, and media platforms evolve their approach. Don't only examine what is exposed, but who exposed it and how. Because in the end, power lies not just in revealing a secret, but in controlling the story. And Celina Powell's latest reveal reminds us that the storyteller is part of the story.